Hi everyone, I'm David from David O Yoga, and welcome to Yoga Core Workout. So this is a fun, and I emphasize fun, 30-minute Vinyasa flow practice to help you build a super strong core. Why do you want a super strong core? Hello. Because it's the key to long-term injury prevention. It's the key to preventing and relieving low back pain, and it helps make our practice feel light, floaty, and fun. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, let's do it. All right, let's begin in an easy seat. So you can sit with crossed legs, you can sit up on your heels, whatever feels most comfortable. Grow tall through your spine, big breath in. And as you exhale, close your eyes and let your shoulders soften and melt down your back. We'll just take a few slow, sweet breaths here. Working to clear away a little space for our practice. And that's important. The mind is spread thin like butter. It's like our physical body is here, but the mind is, some of it's in yesterday, some of it's in tomorrow, some of it's might be in last week or last year. Let's gather your attention all into this moment. And with each exhale, relax. Let go of tension in the body. And feel your brow and your cheeks begin to soften. Relax. As you inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Great big breath in. Cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale, round and flex. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. And this time, stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Blink your eyes open, right hand behind, or left hand behind you, right hand to the knee, and grow tall on your inhale, exhale. Let's take a gentle twist here. And draw your navel in. And let your core muscles support the lumbar spine as you deepen the twist. And exhale, let's unwind and we'll take it to the other side. Right hand plants behind you. Grow tall with your inhale. And exhale, deepen. As you unwind, bring your hands and feet down to the mat, altar pose. Press and lift your hips, let your head drop back. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And lower all the way down to your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a sweet little hug, a little rock side to side is nice. This rocking motion lets the sympathetic nervous system relax and tells us that we're safe. And we need to feel safe in our practice. This is an inquiry, an exploration of self. If we don't feel safe, how much are we going to explore, right? Exhale, release both feet down to the mat. Figure 4, right ankle or the left ankle to the right thigh. Flex the left foot. And draw the right knee in. And you can interlace the hands behind the hamstring or perhaps in front of the shin. And let your entire spine ground down from the neck all the way down to the hips and the low back. Big breath in. Exhale, keep the figure 4 shape. Release the hands, bring the right foot down, and then press and lift your hips. Figure 4 bridge. So notice this left hip may want to dip on you. Resist that. Keep the hips level. And then extend the knee or the thigh bone out in the direction of the bent knee. So you're getting some lift and you're getting some extension of the low back. Press through your heel, your right heel, and the upper arms to lift. Big breath. Exhale, slowly lower. Figure 4 on the other side. Right ankle, left thigh. Flex the right foot. And gently draw that left knee in. As you exhale, let the whole spine and the hips and the shoulders ground down. And continue to breathe deep and full. Feel your breath as cleansing, letting go of tension and anything that feels tight and rigid in the body. Big breath. Exhale, release the hands. Keep the figure 4. Press through the left heel and lift the hips. Again, level the hips out. Arms along your sides. Press through the upper arms and the left heel. And extend outward in the direction of the bent knee, the right knee. Exhale slowly. Lower all the way down to your belly. Draw knees into your chest. And rock yourself up to a seat. Extend both legs long. Great big breath. Reach tall. And as we exhale, fold forward. Reach your heart forward. Draw the sit bones and the tailbone back to get some length and space in the low back, and then melt down nice and slow. Again, this isn't what it looks like, or it's not important what it looks like on the outside, right? If you're up here with a long spine and you're feeling it in the hamstrings, awesome, stay there. If you need to come down a little bit deeper to feel it in the hamstrings, then that's what you do, but listen to the body, especially the low back here. When you find a place of sweetness and full expression, you can let the head gently drop. A few breaths. Inhale, rise. Altar pose once again. Press hands and feet down. Lift the hips. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly lower your sit bones and sweep the legs behind you. Come to tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Let's take a few moments here and pedal the feet. And press firmly into the palms, the finger pads. And as you breathe, feel the back lines of the legs begin to open. Slowly coming to stillness. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Walk your hands all the way back to the feet. And fold, Uttanasana. You can bend your knees quite a bit here. Grab opposite elbows and just sway a little bit. Let anything that feels tense and rigid and tight soften with your breath. Release the elbows, bend into the knees, tuck the tailbone, and wave up the spine. As you inhale, reach tall, great big breath. Cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, bow long through the spine. As you inhale, walk the hands back to the top of the mat, downward dog. Inhale, wave forward to plank pose. And let's hang out in plank for a few moments here. Draw your navel in and press firmly through the palms, the finger pads, the balls of the feet. And now let's walk our plank out a little bit. So dip the right knee and then come back up and then left knee. And we'll just go back and forth like this a few times. So bring your awareness to your navel point here. Draw it in and up gently all the time, pressing firmly through the palms, the hands. Now, if you need to come down to both knees and rest for a moment, no problem. Do that. And then you just come back. No judgment. So if you feel that inner voice of judgment coming down upon you, it's not true. Just let that voice go. It has no place in our practice except to learn from and to grow from. Coming back to plank pose as you exhale, slowly lower. Keep the elbows close to your sides, all the way down to your belly. Nice work. Untuck the toes, hands next to the low ribs. Press through the heels of the hands. Cobra pose. Draw the heart forward and pull back on the mat. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Let your forehead rest for a moment. And then as you inhale, coming forward to tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, take the right fingertips, reach forward, and the left toes reach back. Long, straight line. Exhale, draw navel in as you bring elbow to knee. Great big breath, reach long. And then slowly sweep the arm and the leg out to the side. Lift the left hip, draw the navel in. I know this is intense core work here. Inhale, take it long, and exhale, elbow to knee. Nice work. One more time. Big breath, reach. Exhale, slow with control. Arm and leg off to the side. Lift that left hip. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, elbow to knee. Crunch it in. Exhale, come back. Tabletop, sit back to the heels. Woo, right? Inhale, take the hands up to the sky. Cactus the arms, lift the heart. Ha! Big breath, reach tall. And exhale, we come back to tabletop. Yeah, we got another side to do. Inhale, left fingertips and right toes. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Really squeeze the navel in and up. Inhale, reach, and then slowly take the arm and leg straight off to the side. Lift that right hip. Exhale, long, and elbow to knee. One more time, big breath, reach. Exhale, take the arm and leg straight out to the side, so like a straight line. Come back. And on your exhale, elbow to knee. Float the hand and knee down. Nicely done. Sweep the hands up to the sky. Great big breath. Again, cactus the arms. Ha. Reach tall and come to tabletop. Curl the toes. Lift the hips and push back. Downward dog. Bring your feet together and take the right heel high up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Slowly walk your hands all the way back to that standing foot and come into a standing split. So level the hips here as you lift the right heel, drop the right hip. Option to play with balance. You can bind the standing foot with one hand or perhaps both hands. And as you exhale, hands come down, and staying balanced on that left foot, we're going to rise into one-leg mountain pose. Hands to the sky. And extend the right leg, point the toes, breathe, hold the hips level. This is core work here. This is hip flexor strengthening. Hands come down to the heart, bend into the knee, and let's find warrior three. Extend the right leg straight back, lift the heart, and wing the arms back, keeping the hips level here. Again, inhale, rise into one-leg mountain pose. So the hands reach back up to the sky and extend. Point the toes, hold the leg and the hips level. Breathe. Exhale, curtsy, right knee behind the left. Wing the arms back. Great big breath, step tall. Palms come to heart center. Relax. Shoulders and deepen your breath. Inhale, sweep the hands high. And swan dive, empty it out. As you inhale, walk your hands slowly to the top of the mat, downward dog. Feet together, take the right heel up to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips open, but keep the chest square to the mat. Now nice and slowly, bring that right knee to the very top of the right tricep. Press and hold. Press into the earth. This is deep core work. Inhale, take that right heel back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, squeeze and hold. And this time, step straight back to plank pose. And let's take our plank for a walk. Dipping one knee and then the opposite knee. Breathe. Let your breath be your energy source, your battery. And again, awareness to the navel point. Draw the navel in. Press firmly into the hands. Come to plank, this time lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Knees up or down here, heart forward, shoulders back. And exhale, lift the hips, push back. Downward dog, feet together. Again, right heel to the sky, take it high. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in and hold. And step through between your hands. Low lunge. As we exhale, sweep that back knee behind the front knee. Curtsy, wing the arms. Inhale, step tall and strong. Hands to the sky, and let's sit low. Chair pose, Utkatasana. So feel all four corners of the feet rooted. Find your breath. Slow everything down. And sending the weight back into the heels just a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Relax your brow. Great big breath in. Exhale, fold, empty, and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart, and let's sit down into Malasana squat. So if the knees are uncomfortable here, please sit up on blocks. Always protect your knees. And let's take a few moments in ground. You can close your eyes. Nice tall spine. And blink the eyes. Open. Let's play with crow. So if you're new to crow, don't freak out. A lot of options, modifications here that we can work with. Crow appears to be an upper body exercise, and there's a little upper body strength involved, but it's mostly core work. All right, here we go. And if you have a block, it might be helpful to grab a block and place it right about the place you think you're going to smash your head into the ground, right? It's a confidence builder, right? It helps to support you. Okay, so big toe mounds, inner heels meet. Hands to the mat, and the kneecaps come way up on top of the triceps. And then get light on the toes, begin to shift the weight forward, wrap the elbows in. That's important. Notice if the elbows are splaying out. You want to wrap them in like chaturanga arms. And that way the upper back comes online to support. You want the upper back working with the core here. All right, get light on the toes. Now, you can stay here, working on drawing your navel in and up. Feel that. And squeeze the pelvic floor in and up. Press into the mat and get light, light, light on the toes. Maybe lift one toe an inch off the ground and the other toe an inch off the ground. And you play with that. Okay, that's your work. If you feel a little bit more adventurous, try lifting a heel all the way up to the glutes and squeeze, and then other heel up, squeeze, and go back and forth like that. If you're like, okay, I got this, this feels pretty good, you can try both. Lifting both heels strongly to the glutes, squeeze, and come all the way down. Wrap the elbows, rock forward, both heels up, and come all the way down. A couple more times, either lifting one toe at a time, one heel at a time, or both heels. Really working with the core. The focus is the core. Draw the navel in and up. Rock forward, squeeze up top. One more time, coming forward. Squeeze and slowly lower. Nicely done. Hands to the heart center. Couple breaths. And hands come down. Lift the hips. Toe heel feet together. You can bend the knees a little bit here if that feels good. And begin to straighten the legs. Press the thigh bones to the back wall until you feel some sensation in the hamstrings. You can stay there. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Draw the navel in. Let's take our plank for a little walk. Right knee and left knee, back and forth. Keep drawing the navel in. And feel the whole waistband of muscle, not just the navel point, but the whole waistband all the way around behind the hips, drawing in, tightening, like you have an invisible belt. Come back to plank, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, lift the heart, shoulders back. And exhale, lift the hips, push back, downward dog. As you exhale, lower the knees, come to tabletop. Great big breath, right fingertips, left toes, long line. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, and then swim the arm and leg off to the side. Lift the left hip, long straight line, fingertips to toes. Come back, and as you exhale, crunch it in. One more time, great big breath, reach. Arm and leg off to the side, really lift that left hip and take it out. Long again, crunch it in, elbow to knee, hands and knee come down. Let's do the other side. Great big breath, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Arm and leg come off to the side, really lift the right hip and grow long once again. Exhale, elbow to knee, great big breath. Again, we take the arm and leg off to the side, lifting through the navel, and elbow to knee. Hands and knees come down. Sit back to the heels, sweep the hands up to the sky, great big breath. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bow. Let your forehead rest. Let's take a moment here and slow down. Slow the breath. Relax and soften with each exhale. Relax your face, your jaw. As you inhale, come forward. Tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Feet together. Take the left heel up to the sky, reach it nice and tall, and then slowly walk your hands all the way back to that standing foot. Standing split, back of the mat. Level the hips here. So left heel lifts, but the left hip drops. Option to play with balance. You can bind standing ankle with one, or maybe both hands. And breathe. Just an option there. Hands come back down, staying balanced on the right foot. Rise up, one leg mountain pose. Hands to the sky, and then extend that left leg. Point the toes. Hold and breathe. Palms come to the heart as you bend into the left knee. And let's hinge forward into warrior 3. Extend the left leg, lift the heart. Feel your upper body and the lifted leg floating over the mat parallel. Wing the arms back, heart forward. Nice work. Inhale, slowly rise. Once again, hands to the sky, extend that left leg, point the toes, and hold. Exhale, curtsy. Wing it back, left knee behind the right. Great big breath, step tall, hands into the clouds. Palms come to heart center, relax the shoulders. Again, sweep the hands high as you breathe in and swan dive, empty it out, release. Inhale, walk your hands all the way back to the top of the mat. Feet together, big breath in as you take the left heel up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips wide open here. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Pause and hold it there. Inhale, take the heel back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze, pause and hold. Step straight back to plank pose, and let's take our plank for a little walk here. You're doing great. Stay with it. Take any rests that you need to, and then you come back. So challenge yourself here, but be sweet to yourself. Work within your threshold. This is a practice you can come back to again and again as you build strength. Coming back to plank, slowly lower, halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Knees up or down, and exhale. Lift the hips, push back, downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, take that left heel up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in, hold, and step through between your hands. And with your next exhale, sweep the right knee behind the left, curtsy, wing the arms back. Inhale, step tall, reach your hands into the clouds. Palms come together, draw Anjali Mudra to your heart. Relax your shoulders. Take a few sweet breaths and honor yourself for showing up for your practice. Your practice is not about performance. It's not about goal setting or doing it right. It's about showing up, being consistent. And that's an act of self-love. And so for that, honor yourself. You deserve it. Great big breath. Sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, empty, and release. Halfway lift. Step back plank pose. And slowly lower to the knees. Sink your hips back to your heels. Let's find child's pose. Rest your forehead. Rest your upper body. Most importantly, rest your mind. Notice if your mind is taking you down any fun little rabbit holes. Can you just watch without getting drawn down into the drama? Your mind is so dramatic. As you inhale, come back to tabletop. Let's move through a few slow and sweet cat-cows. So cow pose, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, round and flex, cat. Inhale, cow, moving nice and slow, really feeling the extension of the spine. And exhale, round and flex. Sit back to your heels and sweep your legs around front. Hands to the sky, great big breath in. Exhale, fold. Paschimottanasana, reach your heart forward. And draw the sit bones and the tailbone back as you continue to melt down. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold once again. Again, reach your heart forward. Pay attention to the position of the hips here. So tilt the bowl of the pelvis forward as you melt with your breath. And this time as you inhale, all the way back to your back we go. Draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug, a little rock, side to side. And keep hugging the right knee in. Extend the left leg long on the mat. And as you exhale, release the right foot down. Scoot your butt a little bit to the right and let the knee fall across the body to the left. A little supine twist here. You can take the right arm out to the side. Let the shoulder relax down. The left hand can rest gently on the thigh, but avoid pulling or torquing yourself into a pretzel. Just let gravity do the work here. Exhale, return to your back, and let's do the other side. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Couple breaths here. And squeeze the left thigh into the ribs. And as you exhale, release the foot down. Scoot your butt to the left and let the knee fall across the body to the right here. Extend the left arm. And again, the right hand just rests softly on the right thigh. And relax. Let your shoulders melt downward. Exhale, return to your back. And let's find shavasana, a well-deserved shavasana today, right? So, don't cheat. I know who you are, turning the video off. It's a gift, and it's important. It's probably the most important pose of our practice. It's where everything integrates. Begin to bring movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, reach your hands overhead. Big stretch, big breath. Exhale, draw knees into chest and roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seat, the top of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your eyes to close, palms to heart center. May our practice awaken within us the truth of who we are, experience, knowledge, and wisdom of that truth, strength and courage. May we see the old patterns that hold us back, that keep us stuck in the mud. And with this awareness and courage and strength of our practice, may we let those things go. And may we step forward with an open heart, an open mind into a new adventure. Thumb knuckles to the point between your brow. Let's close our practice with one powerful Om. Big breath in. The teacher, the light, and the love within me sees and honors the teacher, the light, and the love within each one of you, sweet, beautiful beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me and sharing this practice. If you enjoyed this flow, if you like my teaching, then please subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps. I love making these videos for you, as you know. And so let's keep that going. Subscribe. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.